Peace, Alafia, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, please tap that subscribe button like you tapping somebody on the freaking forehead. If you're digging what I'm saying, after the video, please hit the like button and share it also so a brother can get up in the algorithms. So without further ado, this right here is concerning the birth of man. You know, they go over this briefly in the Hebrew Bible, but this right here in the KOBLIN Bible and various other things in the KOBLIN Bibles go in more in depth. The birth of man, the Hebrews coming out of Egypt. I mean, it really went in depth in that. So I covered that yesterday, so you can go back and watch that video after this one right here. Some of the figures in the Hebrew Bible, the name's going to be different in this Bible because this Bible predates the Hebrew Bible. Okay. For instance, the story about the Hebrews coming up out of Egypt, I mean, man, it was like the world ended according to this Bible. A lot of calamity was going on. The destroyer, that's who the God of the Hebrews was referred to in this Bible, the destroyer, not Yahweh, but the destroyer. You know, he did a lot of destroying. But enough of that. We're talking about something else. But I do want you to go look at my last video I did yesterday and do your own research. Because right now, man, we sleep out here. We got apparatuses that's keeping us asleep. You know, the monetary system, the educational system, it's all created to keep that hamster on the wheel going. Nothing is created to enlighten us. It's created to keep us bound here to this material realm so we can escape it and get to where we actually come from. Okay, I know most of us, if not all of us, feel that within us that it's more to this. It's more to me. Not, I'm speaking of me. You should be saying that about yourself. It's more to me than what's around me. It's more outside of this earth. You come on, everybody is asking these questions. You probably ain't asking outright, but you feel something ain't right. You feel something been hidden from you. And it is a lot. This thing's happening around you now and you can't see because you're not enlightened. You can't see the frequencies around you. You know? You can't see none of that. You can't hear the sounds. Some of these animals out here, they can hear and see things that we can't see because our vibration is low. Y'all think that some of these animals out here are freaking dumb and don't sense things. They sense things before we do. They sense hurricanes. They sense tsunamis. So they able to haul ass and you stuck there looking stupid and shit hit the fan. Bam! Oh, where'd that come from? It's because you're low vibrational. But anyways, the KOBLIN Bible, look into it, get it. I think every book has a little truth to it, even the Hebrew Bible and other books. Every book has truth to it. I think this Bible has a lot of truth to it. And I think it will behoove everybody do their due diligence, pick it up, and start reading this stuff. Without further ado, let me just start. Okay. The birth of man. Now, the Spirit of God moved over the face of the earth, but was not of the earth. It held all things and was in all things, but on earth could not be apart from anything. Without substance, it was awake, but entering substance, it slept. Behold, the great day came, I'm over here, when the Spirit, which is God, was joined with the beast, which is the earth. Then earth writhed in the labor of travail. Her mountains rocked back and forth, her seas heaved up and down, earth groaned in her hands, and shrieked in her winds. She cried in her rivers, wept in her storms. So man was born, just like a woman giving birth. That's what the earth was doing. Man was born. All this up here was happening right here, and man was born. So man was born of upheaval and strife. What's the strife? I just told you it's up here. He came richly and tumultuously, the offspring of a distraught earth. All was in discord. Snow fell in the hot wastelands. Ice covered the fertile plains. The forest became seas. Where once it was hot, now it was cold. Where no rain had ever fallen, now there were floods. So man came forth. Man, the child of calamity. What calamity? This calamity right here. That calamity. Man, the inheritor of creative struggle. Man, the battlefield of extremes. So earth nurtured man like a mother nurture a baby. Be right here now. Right here at the bottom. See my mouse pointer? Earth nurtured man with cautious affection, weaning him in the recess of her body. Then, when he was grown sufficiently to be lifted, so he walked in the uprightness of God. She took him and raised him above all other creatures. She led him into the presence of God and she laid him on his great altar. So basically, what I just told you, how man was born, is basically going is describing how man was born on the earth, just like a woman gives birth to a newborn baby. So the earth was going through labor pains, giving birth to man. Okay, so I'm right here right now. Let me just highlight this. Let me turn it blue. God saw man, the offering of earth to her Lord, unconscious on the high altar, a sacrifice to him, a dedication to the spirit of faith. Then from out of the unfathomable heights, whenever you hear that word, unfathomable, we're talking about the Most High God, not the God in the Old Testament. We're talking about the God above that one right there. We're talking about the God in the pleroma. Okay? Whenever you see that word, and from behind the impenetrable veil. What's the impenetrable veil? That is where the pleroma is at. God came down above the altar and he breathed breath into the man, the breath of eternal life. Eternal life. Not mortal life, eternal life. Into his sleeping body, God implanted a fragment of himself, the seed of a soul, the spark of divinity. Spark. You know, I say that all the time. If anybody follows me, they know I mention the word spark. You probably have heard from the Transformers. The Transformers, you know how people put things in the movies. Every Transformer has a spark. So when he passes, the spark goes back to the source. And basically, that's your main goal is to get back to the pleroma. Now, whoever created the Transformers, they had to know all of this because this book right here in the Nag Hammadi mentions this, and God knows what other books that haven't even been discovered yet probably mention it as well. So let me continue. A man, the mortal, became man, the heir of God and the inheritor of immortality. Henceforth, he will have dominion over God's earthly estate, but he also had to unravel the circles of eternity. So while a man here, he has to figure out, he has to become enlightened, he has to get gnosis, you know. And his destiny was to be an everlasting seeking and striving. So basically, what it's saying here, and as I go on, I'm gonna clear everything up that I'm about to bring out. So your goal is to get back to the Most High God. That's your goal while you're here. It's to gain knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Gain gnosis. And understand where you need to be at. As long as you stay asleep in the material realm, when you're on this hamster wheel in the monetary system. The monetary system, like I'm gonna say it again, is the fuel to this matrix. Fuel. That's it. Money, credit, all of that. When I say money, I'm talking about ruble, dollars, naira, whatever. Every country called their money a different name. All of that is currency. Okay, money. But anyways, let me continue. The man slept, but God opened the great eye within him, and man saw a vision of unsurpassed glory. He heard the voice of God saying, "Oh man, in your hand now place the tablets of your inheritance, and my seal is upon it. Know that all you desire within your heart may be yours, but first it is necessary that you be taught its value. Behold, the earth is filled with things of usefulness. They are prepared to your hands for a purpose. But the task is upon you to seek them out and learn their use. A lot of y'all don't want to learn ish. Y'all just out here shucking and jiving and got your ass in the cameras and just doing all kind of crazy nonsense that's of this earth. You're not trying to do things to prepare so whenever you leave this earth, you go back to where you're supposed to be at. And study down here in this low vibrational place, coming right back down here. This is the tuition for the management of your inheritance. What you know to be good, seek for, and you shall find. You shall find, and it shall be found. You may plumb the seas and pluck the stars. You may live in everlasting glory, savor eternal delights above and below, and all about. There is nothing beyond your reach. All, with one exception, is yours to attain. Then God laid his hands upon man, saying, now you are even as I. And a lot of y'all don't believe that. A lot of Christians, if you say I am God to a Christian, they'll think you are blasphemous. But it says it right. It says in the Nahum 2. And let me repeat. Now you are even as I, except you sleep. They're enclosed in matter. I just said that. Matter. Material realm. We're enclosed in it. You're enclosed in this matter. Your spark is in this. Your power is inside of this. Ain't no power in this matter. You're enclosed in matter. In the kingdom of illusion. Everything around, they said it in the Matrix. Do I need to say, okay, I got to go to Spoonbill again. Because he's the one that enlightened Neo. He woke Neo up. Neo didn't have a clue till he met Spoonbill. He taught him how to bend the Matrix. And you know, before he met Spoonboy, Morpheus showed him that his whole life was an illusion. Everything around you is frequency. Everything. It's a kingdom of illusion. Now you are as I, except you sleep there enclosed in matter in the kingdom of illusion. While I dwell here in freedom and reality and truth. Freedom. Bro, we're in a prison. This shit is an illusion. I keep telling you, I say this over and over. It's a prison. And the Archons is trying to keep us here trapped. And it's our duty to escape this, man. I'm not saying, enjoy your life while you're here, okay? It don't say nothing in here about, in the non-commodity here that you should be out here miserable. You're supposed to be trying to find the good things in life and focus on those. But this is an illusion. This is not freedom. Getting up every morning, going to work, to get money because that's what fuels this matrix, money. That's not freedom. That's freaking slavery. But we're so used to it, we think slavery has just been held in shackles. That's a form of slavery, yeah. But this is slavery too. But anyways, let me continue. While I dwell here in freedom, reality, and truth, it is not for me to come down to you, but for you to reach out to me. The unfathomable one, the inexpressible one, the one you guys, not because you guys think the God in the Hebrew Bible is the Most High God, the one that I know to be the Most High God, he just said that. It's for you to reach out to him. Man that saw a vision of glory encompassing within the sphere of splendor. Unbound wisdom filled his heart. and he beheld beauty and perfection. The ultimates of truth and justice were unveiled before him. He became one with the profound peace of eternity. Peace. Don't y'all want that? Peace of eternity, and knew the joys of unceasing gladness. Unceasing, just glad all the freaking time. Don't y'all want that? Well, let me continue. The eternal ages of time unrolled as a scroll before his eyes. Who eyes? Man eyes. And he saw written thereof all that was to become and occur. The great vaults of the heaven were opened up unto him, and he saw the everlasting fires and unconsumable powers that strove therein. He felt within himself the stirring of inexpressible love. When you hear that word also, not just unfathomable, did I say that right? Well, whatever. When you hear inexpressible, because the Most High God is referred to in the Nag Hammadi as the inexpressible one. So right here they're saying inexpressible love, an unlimited design of grandeur and fill his thoughts. His spirit raged unhampered through all the spheres of existence. Then, even as God himself, he knew the secret of the seven spheres within the three spheres. The Nag Hammadi touches on the seven spheres and the three spheres. Get familiar with that. And you won't learn this in Christianity. I'm just going to keep it a buck. I'm not speaking on Islam because I don't know nothing about Islam, but I do know about Christianity, and I know they don't teach you this. Then God lifted up his hand from man, and man was alone. So man got showed everything. Everything was shown to him. And then God was gone. He went back to his place. The great vision departed, and he awoke. Only a dim, elusive recollection, no more than a shadow of a dream, remained. Wow. But deep within the sleeping soul, there was a spark of remembrance, and it generated within man a restless longing for he knew not what. I just said that. Every man feels that way. Henceforth, man was destined to wander, discontented, seeking something he felt he knew but could not see, something which continuously eluded him, perpetually goaded him, and forever tantalizing him. Deep within himself, man knew something greater than himself was always with him and part of him, spurring him on to greater deeds, greater thoughts, greater aspirations. It was something out beyond himself. Once again, it was something out beyond himself, scarcely realized and never found. Something which told him that the radiance seen on the horizon but dimly reflected the hidden glory beyond it. Man awoke. The revelation, the vision gone. Only a grim reality of earth's untamed vastness surrounded him. But when he arose and stepped down into the bosom of his mother earth, he was undaunted by the great powers that beset him, or by the magnitude of the task ahead of him. Within his heart, he knew destiny lay beyond the squalor of this environment, the environment around him, earth. He stepped out nobly, gladly accepting the challenge. And I'm going to stop right there. So are you going to accept the challenge? Are you just going to shuck and jive and enjoy materialism and just come back here? And just keep coming back here? You know, are you going to accept the challenge and come up to the Most High? Gain gnosis. Gain knowledge of the Pleroma, the eons, the seven spheres within the three spheres. You got for you to do this, you're gonna have to meditate, because a lot of stuff is not going to be revealed within books, but it's actually going to come to you during meditation. You know, things will be revealed. You may be afraid when these things be revealed, but you just got to listen. And of course, you really got to research because, like I say, some things are in books also. You got to come outside that Hebrew Bible. Don't think that you're committing blasphemy. Some of these sects and groups out here, like the Hebrew Israelites, some of their sects teach you if you come outside that King James Bible, you commit blasphemy. That's a scare tactic to keep you dumbed down and recycled here in this material realm. Because all they're going to do is get recycled. Because unknown to them, I think, I can't be sure, but from what I know so far, a lot of people out here are actually worshiping the demiurge, and study trying to seek the God within and the God that's in the pleroma, the unfathomable one, the inexpressible one, that one. But I'm gonna end it right there. Seek wisdom. Everyone has his own way of trying to seek wisdom. Whatever you do to seek it, do it. It's a lot of truth out here. It's being hidden. It's all coming to light because we're in the age of enlightenment, of Aquarius. That's why you got the internet and all these other things. You got computers in your hands. But some people, they just use the computer in their hands, this thing right here, shuck and jive, when they should be trying to get enlightened and find out who they really are. And on that note, that's all I got. Hola, hola. Till tomorrow. Peace.